Welcome to OFR. In this tutorial, I'll be showing you step by step on how to assemble the Hauga high cabinet with two doors from IKEA. For this build, you need a Phillips screwdriver, a drill, a hammer, a pencil, and a 5/16 inch drill bit. You can also use a Phillips or posi drive bit to speed up the assembly process. Before you start, I would also recommend keeping all the bits and pieces in their intended bags, as mixing them up will cause more confusion. So the first step is to grab these two smaller size panels and put them into this orientation. Just make sure the corners that I pointed to are in this position. Now grab this panel and put it into this orientation. Just make sure this panel has these four holes and the unfinished edge is located here. Then connect both pieces like this. To do this, you first put the ends in and then press down to secure everything together. Next, grab this panel and put it into this orientation. Just make sure that these two holes are in this position and that the unfinished edge is located here. Then connect the panel as shown. Now connect the other side panel like this. Next, grab the smaller backing and slide it in as shown. Now grab 8 plastic caps from bag 1 and insert them into these 8 holes. Then grab these 12 corresponding plastic pieces and insert them into these 6 spots. Next, grab 8 larger plastic pins and insert them into these 8 plastic caps. Now grab this piece and put it into this orientation. Also grab 2 dowels and hammer them into these 2 holes, and then attach this piece as shown. Next, grab 4 plastic scratch guards and hammer them into these 4 spots. Now flip the structure onto its feet like this. Then grab this piece and 3 dowels. Then insert the 3 dowels into these 3 holes. Just make sure you don't use a hammer in the step. Then connect this piece like this. Now grab 2 more plastic caps and pins and insert them into these 2 holes. Then grab these 2 side panels and put them into this orientation. Also, grab 4 long dowels and hammer them into these 4 holes. Now grab this panel that has the 2 small holes and put it into this orientation. Just make sure the unfinished edge is in this position. Also, grab 2 brackets, 2 washers, and 2 screws from the wall hardware bag. Then secure each bracket with a screw and a washer. The process will look like this. Now connect both panels as shown. Now grab the other panel that has these 2 small holes and put it into this orientation. Just make sure that the unfinished edge is in this position. Then connect it like this. Next, connect the side panel as shown. Then grab the backing and slide it in like this. Just make sure the 2 larger holes on the backing are facing down. Now grab 8 plastic caps and insert them into these 8 holes. Next, grab these 12 corresponding plastic pieces and secure them into these 6 holes. Then grab 8 of the larger pins and insert them into these 8 caps. Now connect both structures. You might need another person's help in this step. Then grab 8 of these plastic caps and pins and 2 of these metal pieces. They will all be located in bag 2. Now place the metal piece like this and insert the 4 caps. Then secure everything with the 4 plastic pins. Then do the same step for the other side. Next, grab 4 of these corresponding plastic pieces and insert them into these 2 holes. Now place your high cabinet against your intended wall. I've already demonstrated how to secure IKEA furniture using the same wall hardware in another video, so I'll leave a link with the timestamp in the description below if you want to check out how it's done. So now grab 4 dowels and insert them into these 4 holes. Just make sure you don't use a hammer for this step. Then grab this piece and slide it over the dowels as shown. Next, grab 16 of these shelf pins and insert them like this. If you're following the instructions, the shelf location is in the middle of each 3 levels. The end product will look like this. Now grab these 2 shelves and put them into this orientation. Make sure you have these holes located here. Also, grab these 4 corresponding plastic pieces from bag 3 and insert them as shown. Then put the shelves onto the shelf pins like this. Now grab 2 of these shelves and put them on as shown. Next, grab 4 of these corresponding hinge pieces and secure them like this. Then grab both doors and put them into this orientation. Also, grab 4 of these hinges. Now insert the hinges into these 4 holes like this and secure each hinge as shown. Then make sure the hinges are straight and connect them like this. Then secure each hinge as shown. Now repeat the same steps with the other door. Next, grab 2 of these knobs and screws and secure each knob with 1 screw like this. Then check that your doors open and close properly. They may be slightly misaligned, so in these next steps, I'll tell you how to fix your doors if you have this issue. Everybody's situation will be different, but if your doors are leaning too much to one side or the other, play around with this screw. This applies to all hinges. If your doors are too far in or out, unscrew this screw and play around with the depth. Again, this applies to all hinges. And if your doors are situated a bit too high or low, then unscrew these screws and adjust the height. Again, this applies to all hinges. So you now have a fully assembled Hauga high cabinet with 2 doors from IKEA. Hopefully this tutorial helped you out.